After all of that surgery, you were still ugly, and that is what gets me. Hey dolls, so I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about my tummy tuck experience with Dr. Carvalho, or Carvalho, however you say it, from CG Cosmetics down in Miami. I had my tummy tuck like 6 months ago, and I am not happy with the results. So first off, let me tell y'all how I even end up getting a tummy tuck, because I went to him for a BBL. I never seen anything about him doing tummy tucks, so I never even did any kind of research on a tummy tuck, so I didn't even know what to expect. I didn't know, like, things that can happen to you after a tummy tuck. Like, I didn't really know anything about a tummy tuck. But the day of my surgery, when I went there, mind you, I did my consultation online, so he did see my pictures and everything before surgery day. So the day of surgery, when he looked at me again in person, he was like, "Oh, you need a tummy tuck first, and then to come back for the BBL." Mind you, just his personality, his vibe, it was so off. He was just so rude. I want to say, like, he was just very mean about it, like, because I had a lot of questions. Like, I didn't come here for that. You know what I mean? I didn't even think that I needed that, because I did the online consultation. My coordinator, which was Catherine, she's great. Very, very sweet lady. She's on point. I had no problems with Catherine. None at all. No problems with Miss Catherine. None at all. And she said that, a BBL would be good. And, Dr. Carvalho said that he should be able to do it. And, no problem. So I was just like so shocked that, I needed a tummy tuck. So of course I was just like, from his vibe and everything, and he kind of had like a little attitude. It really did make me sad, and I kind of just started crying, because I'm like, oh my God. And he's like one of the more expensive ones at CG. So I pay all this money just for him. You know what I mean? I could have went to De Souza. I could have went to Dr. Dylan. I could have got it done for $4,500 instead of paying. At that time, it was a promotion. I could have paid $45 instead of $55 for Dr. Carvalho at the time. So you know what I mean. So anyways, so yeah. So basically, he told me I needed the tummy tuck. So okay, whatever. So I guess since I started crying and stuff, he was like, "Oh, I am not sure. I need more time. Maybe I need to go home and come back. If I am not sure, if I'm not ready for this," and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, like, it's been a whole year since I've been, paying on my surgery and stuff. Like, no, today is the day. I'm going to get something done today. Like, I'm not going home without something. And my main thing was my belly. So, eventually I calmed down and just was like, okay, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it, because he's the doctor. He say, if I do it like this, it'll be better for me. It'll turn out better, because after the tummy tuck, if I was to get he was saying if I was to get a BBL first, I would have loose skin. So it's best to get a tummy tuck now, and then to come back in 6 months for the BBL, where I won't have any loose skin. Mind you, I have very good skin. When I say very good, I mean very good. So I already knew, like, if I was to get a BBL, my skin wasn't going to be that loose. And I wasn't even that big. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't that big. My stomach wasn't even that big. And I do have pictures of the day of surgery before I got my tummy tuck. Okay, fast forward. So, well, let's not fast forward just yet. So, yeah, so he left for like 2 or 3 hours, left me in that room. I felt like he went to go do like 2 or 3 BBLs or something. Like, where did he go? So I'm just waiting. I even went to sleep, fell asleep. So I'm just waiting on him to come back or whatever. So the whole time I'm just on my phone, just trying to, research his, his tummy tucks. I wasn't able to find anything from Dr. Carvalho doing tummy tucks. He have a private office. There's nothing on his page that he do tummy tucks. Nothing on CG Cosmetics page that he do tummy tucks. There's nothing with Dr. Carvalho doing tummy tucks. Never heard of it. I don't see anything, no results. I don't see no procedures, nothing of him doing tummy tucks. So I was kind of skeptical. You know what I mean? Like I was, oh my God, like, is this a good idea? But I did research how a tummy tuck is done, and that right there just scared me. Like, oh my God. And just repairing my muscles and all this, like, it sound good the way he explained it to me, like what would be done. It sounded very good, but I wasn't expected to be cut open and, you know, all of that crazy stuff. You know, I ain't come here for all that. You know, like, then that's gonna require more recovery time and, you know, just things that I didn't prepare for. So I was just like, okay, let me just go ahead and just do what the doctor say. So he finally came back, and okay, so I did the tummy tuck, whatever. So recovery, the first week was bad. Like, you can't cough, you can't sneeze, you can't laugh too hard, like, because at least when you get an extended tummy tuck, because when they repair your muscles, you know, like, that stuff is really tight, and like if you cough, like you could rip the sutures, and it could come loose and all that stuff. Anyways, it hurts so much, you won't even want to cough. You'll sit there and choke to death. But yeah, so recovery, the first week was bad. It was just a lot of pain. But for me, I'm glad that I don't have a problem with Percocets, because I know a lot of people get sick with those, but I was taking Percocets like every 6 hours, like trying to, you know, beat the pain. So that's how I was able to manage my pain, like taking it ahead of, you know, on time, just to not feel that pain. I remember the first night of surgery, after surgery, that same night when I came home, I was asleep, and I don't know what it was, but I just felt like I couldn't breathe or something, and I jumped up out my sleep like I couldn't breathe. My boyfriend, he said, "Oh my God," he said, he jumped up so fast. Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, but I don't know, it's something, I can't breathe. Like the I forget what it's called, but the wrap that they wrap you in after the surgery, it was just too tight. Girl, I had to take that thing off. I couldn't sleep with it. So, but that was just the first night. After that, I just didn't have it as tight as they had put it after the surgery. So if y'all see me looking to my left, I'm just reading notes and stuff, trying to make sure I don't miss out on anything. I'm trying to make this video very fast. So yeah, that was so scary the first night and stuff. I had a bedpan, bedside, well, yeah, a bedpan, but for me to use the bathroom, because it was too much for me to walk to the bathroom, so I will always just kind of squat and just pee in the pan next to my bed, and my boyfriend would throw it out for me. You know, he was basically being my nurse or whatever. He did a really good job too. He did a good job and stuff like that. The drains, oh my God. So, you know, after tummy tuck, you're gonna have 2 drains, one on the right and one on the left. And man, now that, I want to say that's where most of my pain was coming from, besides me trying to cough or sneeze or, you know, laugh or something like that. No, those drains ain't no joke. Oh my God. And it was only one drain that was really bothering me. I want to say it was my left side. It hurted so bad. I don't know why, but it did. It hurted really bad. So, yeah, it was nothing really that they could do about that. You know, I don't think they removed the drains until, like, I think a week later, I want to say a week after surgery, a week or 2 weeks. I really don't remember, guys. I wish I would have made this video a little sooner. But I still haven't seen the full results from my tummy tuck yet. So that's why I just haven't been happy about it at all. Still not happy. And this is 6 months post-op. I'm still bulging. Well, I have a bulge in my upper belly. I'm gonna put some pictures at the end of this video so that you guys can see how my belly looks 6 months after my tummy tuck. I have never been flat since the tummy tuck. Maybe the first day or first week I was like flat, but ever since then, it's just this bulge that's been growing above my navel, and it's just been getting bigger and bigger ever since. Why? I have no idea. I don't know why. I I did go see him last week, right before I went and got my breast done by Dr. Freeman. I'm gonna make another video right after this one about my breasts. But I went to see Dr. Carvalho to let him know what's going on with the bulging, and like I look horrible. Like I don't look like I had a tummy tuck done. A lot of people is saying that, like, you had a tummy tuck. Like, I wasn't even that big to begin with. So for me to have a tummy tuck, I should be extremely flat. Like, I should be extremely flat. So anyways, so yeah, so all he said was pretty much like was like grabbing like my stomach and stuff. He let me lay down. He felt my sutures, everything is still stitched up very nice. My scar is beautiful. It's not bad, it's not the best, but it's no complaint with the scar. My main thing is the bulging that I'm dealing with. Like, I still look the same before the tummy tuck, and that's really that's horrible, because I pay all this money for a BBL, and you told me I need a tummy tuck, got the tummy tuck, and I still look the same. I'm not happy at all. So he basically told me that it's nothing that he can do about it, that I need to do crunches and or get lipo. And he even said, like, the lipo is not even gonna help with the bulging, because he says that it's scar tissue under there. Like, it's a lot of scar tissue. And there's something, I've been doing like a little research on post-op tummy tucks and people that's dealing with bulging and stuff like that. And it is normal to for your body. It's a natural way of it's a natural way of your body to heal by creating the scar tissue after any surgery, any cuts, any incisions. You get scar tissue, but I have a lot of it, basically. But doing my research, if you look up tummy tuck revisions on YouTube, you're not gonna come across a bunch of different doctors showing you how to like doing the procedure or really talking about it too much. Because why, I don't know, but there's a doctor, his name is Dr. Repta in Arizona, and he talks about and he shows you how it's done. A tummy tuck revision, where you do gather a lot of scar tissue. It's just from the healing process, so I don't want to blame the doctor for that. But he opens you up and he removes all of the scar tissue. Mind you, I live in Miami, so it's not like I had to travel for surgery or nothing like that. It's an hour away, so I'm fine with, I don't have to travel and all that other stuff. But which is a good thing. I can't, oh God, for the girls that do, whoo, praise to you, honey, blessings to you, because I couldn't do it. But yeah, so I'm thinking he will probably tell me, that he'll, open me back up and remove that scar tissue, because that's all he have to do in order for me to be flat again. Because the liposuction is not gonna get out, that scar tissue. It's actually called Sudafed. If you look up Sudafed on YouTube, you'll see that Dr. Repta is the only doctor that talks about it. It's called Sudafed. Oh, I got a fly in here. I did just have my door open. So yeah. So anyways, so basically, but he also said, like, when it's too much scar tissue, lipo cannot fix that. Like, you have to, you got to be cut open again and take that scar tissue out. You got to cut that scar tissue out. And sometimes it's layers of it, So he said that he don't think I need that to just work out and just do crunches and whatever. But he said he could do lipo on, like, my waist or my back and stuff like that, but not really what a bulging is. I don't know. So I am very annoyed about that. So yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do like lipo. I'll probably do like a BBL, but it's not gonna be with him. He already told me that he can't take care of the bulging part, so why would I go back to him? And I don't think I'm gonna be going back to CG at all. I think I'm gonna be going to 305 plastic surgery when it comes down to the BBL. Like I said, I just got my breast done this week, so that wouldn't be for another 3 to 6 months for me to go and do my BBL with them, and hopefully that they can help me with that bulging. So I may need 2 rounds of a BBL just to get that flat look that I'm looking for, without having to travel to Arizona. And if that don't work, then that is when I will go to Arizona and do to see Dr. Rector. So yeah, so that's basically it. I'm gonna upload pictures of me before I got the tummy tuck and pictures of me just last week before I got my breast done, because they also say that you can be like, you get bloated a little bit after you get your breast done. So I don't want to show you guys my tummy right now, but I will show you pictures a few days before I got my breast done, so that you can see how I look 6 months after the tummy tuck, which I think is not right. It don't look good, so that I need to work on. So yeah, and that's about it. And thank you guys for watching. And here goes some pictures. Okay, y'all. So this is me the day of surgery, before my tummy tuck. This is how I looked. And this is me 6 months after my tummy tuck. And I do want to let you guys know that I was getting all my massages. I was getting massages up until 3 months, twice a week for 3 months. I was wearing my garment the whole time. I'm still wearing my garment. Right now, I'm wearing like a girdle. Um, so it's definitely, I did everything that I was supposed to do. Why my surgery turned out like that, I just don't know. I feel like I was botched. I feel like I'm botched. But it's okay. I'm definitely working on it, and definitely working to get the flat stomach that, that I dream of.